Okay, I had to actually go and get my disc version of this because while the GOG version does play, if you keep going past wants to play in full screen all the time, regardless of what you do. However, the CD version puts it into a very, very reduced window, so it's actually playing in effectively 480p on my little. It's taking up the whole page full of black, which is the game, but it just has the little King of Dragon Pass thing in the middle, whereas the other one was overstretched beyond the 1080p screen. So this is the best way of doing it. It does mean that I've had to bunch everything onto my second monitor, including the recording window, but I've got everything more or less sorted out there. So let us begin the Council of Twitching. At this stage, it's going to be pretty much just shout out when you have ideas. But once we actually get around to how old is this game? 1999. It was made by about 3 people in a small company in America who have only ever made this game. And they've also made it for iPhone. I think they are releasing it to Android fairly soon. It is old. It is a storytelling game. It is awesome. Anyway, new game. There once was a time when gods and people walked the earth together. Your clan traces its ancestry back to these times. Your clan history begins when you joined the forces of a storm god Orlanth. Back then, Orlanth was simply one of the many upstart rebellious gods bent on conquest of the world. Orlanth's unique contributions at the time were personal honour and a close kinship to the other deities who seemed to be on the winning side. Let's go next. I probably won't do all the text like that, but this is the first sort of thing. How did we prepare for the great marriage of Anolda and Orlanth? The men and women donned gleaming armour and stood guard with Elmol to protect the celebrants from Orlanth's many enemies. I forget what a lot of these do, to be honest. I used to remember them, but I don't necessarily anymore. There's a few I know. But either way, did we don gleaming armour and stood with Elmol? Did we get drunk? I imagine I know which one is the correct answer here. And learn to list names and promise never to repeat them to men. Did our women go off and learn the secret names? This, I think, determines which your main god is. Gleaming armour. Okay, so there's a vote for 1. Let's get wasted. Okay, that's a vote for 2. Okay, so we're already at a split decision here. All right, that's 2 votes for that's 2 votes for getting drunk. Drunk clan, no, that's the same one. Yeah, okay, that's enough votes. 3, I think, is determined and definite. We are therefore going with that. Basically means that we are the Orlanthi tribe. All right, the earliest famous event of our clan. This determines what our clanry is generally good at. The first is Orlanth defeated those of his worst enemies. So I think that gives us a higher combat score. Yep, we're getting wasted. 100-day hunt, which I can't remember which of the stats that increases. Some of them increase multiple ones by a small amount. Procession of the animals, which gives us higher animal skill. Basically, it depends which one of these we want to get. This determines what our clan is generally good at. And every one of our clan members has a 1-point boost in each of these stats from the randomly generated starting things. Alright, Voltage has gone AFK for 2 minutes, which doesn't give us an answer. So 1 to 9. And let me know if you can read that okay. Yep. Merolda gives us the things. 5, obviously great. Okay, so we got 1 vote for 1 vote for 4, 1 vote for 5. Let's be drunk cowboys. That's another 4, I think. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go 4. So we're now drunk cowboys. Although, oh darn it, I voted 2 votes came up for 5 just afterwards. Okay, this is a kind of important one, which is a sort of split decision. So, all emphasis keeping created well. Basically, do we take thralls or do we take them as adopted families? So do we want slaves or do we want adopted family members? 1, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4. I think 4 overall did get the vote, but okay, so there's 1 vote for family. We'll wait until 3 votes are cast in one area and then I'll go for it. Yeah, that's 2 votes for family, 3 votes for family. Oh, I wanted to take some slaves. Done this council. Darn it, I say. No, it's already got to 3, so I'm going to take that as adopted family, unless there's a lot of votes in very quick succession. Oh, darn you, Marition, you spoiled it by adding a 4th. Yeah. Okay. The enemy of the clan. This has various implications in the game, depending on... There are some bad ones to pick, but there are some good ones as well. So, which one of these 6 shall we take as our racial enemy? The trolls, the beastmen, the elves. God damn those elves. The ducks. No, wait. The champions of an enemy kingdom, the salty lord of the sea, or the ice tribe. Trolls. Okay, so we have 2 trolls thus far. 3 trolls. Okay, we're going to fight trolls. I think is the consensus there. If we've got to 3. Evil elves that hate booze. Okay, so 1 vote for 3. I think 1 is going to win this, but in fact there's 4 votes for trolls here looking at this. Lord of Ducks. There are... There's no ducks as a racial enemy, unfortunately. Alright, unfortunately, I think that's 4 votes for trolls is going to be a bit... with 9 viewers, I think that's a bit decisive. So, okay, trolls. Storm Mage ended in disaster, the creatures of chaos came and nearly destroyed everything, yada 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 yada. Trollololol, indeed. Yeah, that's a good enough reason, I'll accept that. Hjort the king was leader who emerged amid the turmoil of the darkness. The combined efforts of Hjort and his companions helped set the world in order again. He created laws which he follows to this day. One of the great distinctions that Hjort discerned among his clans was that some of them tended towards peace or war, while others maintained a balance between the 2 principles. So... war, balanced, or peace. This determines how we generally have to play the game. If you're a peace tribe, you get better foods. You can basically farm better. But if you're a war tribe, you lose farming benefits, but can get a lot more attack magic. So there's 3 for war, 4 for war. I think war is going to win this. I will point out I've never won as a war tribe. But, you know, we are a war tribe then. Finally, the sun rose again, while the rest of society worked to protect itself, find food, or otherwise just survive. The first priest worked to re-establish links with the ancient deities. Basically, we've lost all of our knowledge of how to contact the gods, and these people have built shrines in order to sort of restore the links and get the knowledge back. So this is to determine which shrine, other than our main one, which was decided by the first choice, which shrine we actually have. And I know which one I always pick, but I'm going to leave that to you. And there are 10 choices there. We can always change it later, but it's a bit awkward. We'll have to change it probably to balanced. Let's hope we get some good warriors out of this. Yeah, cows are just the friends. 10 is a good choice, actually. Normally, I would take Shalana or Roy, but there's no reason why we couldn't go for Arolda. The only thing I think we already have the Arolda Temple. This is what I mean. 9 is good, but 10 has unfortunately been voted, so 10 it is. Things will be different since the dawn 1300 years ago. Yada 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 yada. No, I've already taken it on. Sorry. So, how do we feel here about dragons? Or the dragon folks? Unfortunately, they've already taken the votes. This is the problem with a delay, unfortunately. We kind of, yeah. Because of a delay, this is going to be a potential problem. We're going to have to hold off. Okay, so we have 1 vote for neutral. Again, I'm going to go until there are 3 votes somewhere. Council of Indecisive Twitch. Okay, so we have 1 vote for 4, 1 vote for 3. I think that's 2 votes for yes. I'm going to have to get a pen and paper out here, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to be positive to the dragons, so we're going to have dragon knowledge. It's not always a good thing, but generally speaking, I find it's better to either go neutral or go positive. Okay. So, unless there's any further random rejections that are going to come up in about 20 seconds, we're going to have dragons. dragon! Okay, so we're friendly with the dragon board. Unfortunately, this still doesn't stop the dragons from tearing the land apart. Suggest the dragons will be Dragon Path. For a long time, no humans went to Dragon Pass. Everyone was sure that the dragons would eat them too. We haven't even got to the council bit yet. Oh, good God. Recent events in the Hotland, yada yada yada. Blarg! Your clan made the dangerous trek to Dragon Pass. This isn't so much a choice, really, but this... How much land do we want? That might be easier, actually. But basically, the way I'm going to do it for voting is when I think a majority of people have voted somewhere, I'll go with that. Generally speaking. So once I've had 4 votes for something, I'm definitely going to go for that choice. At 3, I'll leave it until I see any more coming on. All the lands! 3 seems to be the choice there. Anion's gone for 1, so that's 3, 3, 3. That's 4 votes for 3, so I'm going to take 3. So lots more than we probably need. But we'll actually no, we'll wait and see how this goes. So that's 4 votes for 3, 2 votes for 2, 1 vote for 1, 1 vote for all of it, so 4. Although he has changed it down to 3. Voting over! So we get lots more than we probably need. I'll have to continually shout voting over. Alright, clan name. So we're definitely playing the short game, and we're going to play on average difficulty because, you know, average difficulty is probably fair for this sort of challenge. Too many letters. I feel so lonely. We're not being the grey foxes. We have 10 characters, folks. 10 characters. It does say that, up to 10 letters and spaces. But I think we can go with drunk cows. I think we're going to go drunk cows. No. So, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 0. Okay, so we're going to play as the drunk cows. Game begins. And the game is better not crash now. So here we are, for drunk cows in the year 1329. We built a clan hall, built a shrine to Orlanth. It's now time for an allocation of clan magic. This happens every every sacred time. We basically get to choose where we put our magic. So we're going to ignore all the advice here. We're not interested in it whatsoever. Although that is the same image as the guy who we won it with last time. Tipsy Moose. Ah, damn it. So basically, more or less normal harvest. Elmo laughing during sacred time ceremonies. We'd have misfortune plague us until we replace at least half the clan ring. That's not a problem because we were going to replace half the clan ring anyway. If this comes up in future, you know, then things are going to have to happen. So, let us begin allocation of magic. And I think really, children, crops. Actually, crops certainly. We're going to need hunting because unfortunately we're going to have to get food here. Food is something that is definitely going to have to happen. We're going to have to do 2 for trade, 1 crops, 2 war. I think we'll save 3 of the magic at this point. We have no magic whatsoever in herds, which is a worry. But I think that's how I'm going to allocate the magic. 1 crops, 1 war. Yeah, that's pretty much how I've got it actually. Right, proceed. So now we're in sea season, and the first thing we're going to do is reorganize the clan ring, because we need to actually get a decent clan ring going. So to start with, let's go and kick everybody off of the clan ring, and do this by finding our current clan chief, and going yoink, 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 and yoink. So our main god is Orlanth, so we need to find the best Orlanthi leader, which is actually you. So you're fine. You're going to stay on the clan ring and be the leader. Cannibalism in this game, right? we don't have thralls, so we can't cannibalize the thralls. It's not something we got a good thing for. Anyway, so now we need to find our best combat soldier for our second one. You're actually really good at combat, aren't you? Excellent and better all-round stats than everybody else, actually. Though you're better with animals. So we're going to keep you as our animal person there. Going down the combat, we don't have any actual... I can't really put a second Orlanthi on the ring, because if you put 2 Orlanthi on the ring, this seems to cause problems. No, it's not quite that. Oh, damn it, we have nobody. I might have to put an Elmol person in there who's not actually all that good at combat. She's our plants expert, so we're going to put her there. Alright, but we need our bargainer. So we have a very old Isaris there, but we have a much younger one who can take up the position. We then need a custom. Oh, we have a trickster. Yes, we have a trickster. Orlev can go there. We do need a Shalana Arroy person on there, definitely. That's normally magic I put that on. Which should be you. We don't have anybody from Lankamai, I've just noticed. Not necessarily a problem. But I think we're going to have to put you on the ring. I don't know. We don't have a warlord at all, do we, other than you? I suppose it's too much of a problem. Trickster's war leader, it can always go well. It is possibly a good plan. I don't know. Also, I'm going to put you on the ring. I think you're not all that good, to be honest, but you're sacrificial. Okay. Reorganize. So we replace most of the clan ring, and this will keep us from having problems there. So, let's see. We're running low on food. Population's okay. Cattle numbers are good. Let's go and see what our situation is like up here. We have patrol set up. We have 2 trading partners, the Nari and the Vestali. There are grey foxes, and they are our enemies. Hey! Okay. All good. We have Black Tailor Bull, who helps us get more cows. He's always the starting sort of person there. I think we could probably afford to go to the Brown Boar with some emissaries. We owe them a favour. They're known for their skilled cooks. Let's go and see if we can set up a trade deal with them, I think is the way to go here. I'm just going to have a quick look at our shrines. So we've got Arolda, Cow Mother, and we have Calf Blessing. Increase the fertility of that. Well, we'll raid them in fire season. We're not going to raid them now. This is the planting season. We have little enough luck with food anyway. We have to learn some blessings of Shalana Arroy rather urgently, I feel, because otherwise we're going to have some problems. Oh, and also we don't want to know anything from you. So I'm going to sacrifice 15 cows. We've learned the resurrection ritual. Probably not the best of ones we could learn, but we got them. Okay, the first bit of Council of Twitching. So we're not interested in what you say. Prosperous herdsman of the Terrorheart clan comes to the emissary from his clan leaders. He has gifts for you. He says they're worth 28 cows altogether. Let's have our first decision, folks. So we can either accept the gifts. We can accept the gifts and throw a feast for them. We can give a reciprocal gift. We can refuse to accept the gifts. Or we can threaten to raid them unless they give us more gifts. 2. Again, I'm going to sort of have the break point at 4. So if I get 4 votes for the same things, then yeah, everybody loves feasts. Okay, last chance. 2 for it rhymes with moo. Good plan. They toasted our generosity and said they would speak of it to others. Our people made merry and toasted the clan ring. So huzzah, we now have the first mystery of Shalana Roy sorted out. Just going into this now. So we now have the resurrection ritual, which restores dead to life. Thinking on the rest of this now, I think we want to consider attacking somebody. And I think the people we're going to attempt to attack are the Grey Foxes. I don't know why we're going to attack the Grey Foxes. I mean, if you can think of a good reason why we shouldn't raid the Grey Foxes, then go for it. But you know what? I think we should go to war with the Grey Foxes. Hello, Sabine. We need to raid the Grey Foxes for food. Yep, this sounds like a sensible plan to me. So let's go in with 24 auxiliaries, 10, and we need enough footmen to carry the stuff back. So, on with the Grey Foxes. Let's raid them. Right, and our weapon 10 for weapon feigns. Oh, we're facing more weapon feigns, but we have magics. We want to plunder, and we're going to sacrifice to Hamuk. Actually, no, we don't have any Hamukti on the ring. Let's sacrifice to Orlanth, and we are going to charge! Oh, huzzah for that! Okay, we rushed the Grey Fox formation while they were still sacrificing to their gods. Fighting was fierce. Magic deafened and dazed them. We drove the Grey Foxes from the battlefield and were able to plunder their chulo. We captured 27 cows, 9 horses, and 19 cows worth of loot. All good. All good. We weren't counter-raided, so that's the start. Let's go and increase our patrol areas. Actually, we have enough goods that we could probably start buying some fortifications at this point, which is not necessarily a bad thing to consider. So, while we have goods, we are low on food. I'm just noticing how bad we are at food production here. Oh, this is gonna be terrible here, I feel. Right. What else can we do here? I think we're going to have to... Actually, Bantar is the farming god, so I think we might actually start sacrificing some goods to you. Let's go for 20 sacrifice goods here. We want something here. We got the Vigor Ritual. Okay, ignoring this. We found a bunch of trolls rooting about in the grain bins. What should we do with the trolls? Stupid trolls. Hate them. You see, if we'd have been allowed to take thralls, we could have taken them as thralls. We still could, to be honest, but it's not with our clan teachings to go and take thralls in this manner. To them. 2. Kill them, they are enemy. Sacrifice, kill the buggers. 3. Give them to Elmo for Trickster Lug. Oh god, hold on. Right. So there's a vote of 2, a vote of sacrifice. So that's 2, 3. 2, 3, 3, 2. Oh no, marriage is twice. So currently we are sacrificing them. Who are we sacrificing them to, though? Burn the trolls. I don't know whether that's sacrificial or kill, but, well, consider that a neutral one as you clarify that. Kill it with fire! I'm assuming you're with Maritian here, which puts it in a dead heat, so it's 3 and 3. Killing or sacrificing, because I'm assuming for the moment he's with Maritian based on kill it with fire was Maritian's option for 2. So currently we are even at 3 all. Oh no, Maritian wants to sacrifice them. That takes it to 4-2. We're sacrificing them to... Sacrificing them to Elmal? Really? No, it's not Elmal. What is it? It's, We're sacrificing them to... Generally speaking, you don't do this. I'll be honest. Generally speaking, you do not do this. But fine. Fine. We're playing Council of Twitch Edition. Signs were good. Elmal probably liked our gift of Trollkin. What do you know? The Council of Twitch has actually done something I wouldn't have considered, and it's worked. This is a good plan I've had. Okay, we can build a shrine to Bantar, and we need to, because Vigor will give us more things there. So I think we go with that. We're going to build a Bantar shrine. So, now our farmers work more productivity equals more food equals survival at this point. Trust us. Yes, I am trusting you. I don't know why I'm trusting you necessarily, but I am trusting you. Okay. So, what do you think? Alright, I'm going to leave the second decision of Earth Season up to the clan. We're not going to raid at this point, because this is where we're basically harvesting. But what else should I be doing at this point? Shalana Royd Temple would be useful. We've already sacrificed, so we can't view that again. There's no blessing. We didn't pick up either of the 2 blessings, so we will need to do that later. Think about who's on the ring here. Elmore we still need a temple for. Hamakti we don't have anybody of. Isaris would be useful because that would allow us to set up trade routes. Lankamai maybe. Earth Mother. I think looking at this... Explore Vachula. Exploring Vachula is actually not... Yeah, I'm actually agreeing with that. So we're going to explore our own the Drunk Cow Chula. And we're going to go with free and free because that's always generally the best one. Go slowly. Ooh! We were attacked by a band of bandits. Our forces are slightly outnumbered. Explore the tuna. Yes, we're going to explore the tuna. It's a fish, but we're going to explore it anyway. We'll see how we are once we're actually in storm season, but try to avoid a fight? Commissar! What is with you people? She is our expert fighter, I will point out here. She has some of our best fighting skills. Really? We're going with free? We're going with free. That's okay, so that's 3 votes for free. Okay, fine, we're going to try and avoid a fight. Scare for the bandits, trying to lure them into the woods, which obviously up to fell back into dog pursue. Oh, we found some pretty rocks. Okay, that all worked. Okay. I'll check the stats in a moment, but they are not great foxes. Fair enough, actually. I will concede that. So, great warriors of the death god Hamut. Assemble the clan hall. Walking corpses to the south. It is our duty to help the Hamuti wipe those out. So, what's the choice here? We've already made our decision on this one. Kill them? Well, we're not killing the Hamuti. They're going to kill us if we attack them. These are the... Hamut is the grand warrior god. We do not mess with the warrior god's troops. 5 send warriors. Okay. 1 vote for that. 2 votes for 5. You people are being far too sensible about all this. You too, Maritin? Okay, that's 4 votes, so we take that one. Normally I would send 4 or 5 at this point because we don't have a lot of weapon veins. That's a bit more. Normally I would send 4 at this point, but we're then going to have to go on the defensive here because we can still be raided in storm season. You want to send 5? Okay. If nobody beats that, we're going to have to use that. Might do a zombie dance-off. It's unlikely, but they could. Oh, I meant the bandits. 4 or 5. I mean, normally I would say 4. You don't have to necessarily do that. Just do what's important. Set we're honourable. Repartable warriors not in tow. Oh, dark season. Now this is where we're probably going to have to go and get some more. Going to have to get another shrine built up, I think. Here, rocks would be reasonable. I think if we actually go for the milk blessing, it might be useful. Just thinking at the moment. All that would give us what we got currently. Rain, which helps raise his crops, always good. Marin Gorg, it's Earth Blood, which might actually be more useful to us actually if we went and got Earth Blood now. Yeah, sure, I will try and remember that in future. I think Isaris is the way to go though, so I'm going to sacrifice and see if we can learn some Isaris mysteries. Going to give up 15 goods only if we can here. Come on, 15. Right. Oh, we're a war tribe. We're a war tribe, and we are sort of having universal votes on any decisions. We sacrificed in vain, unfortunately. Right. So, no blood on the soil equals better crops. It does help. I'm tempted to explore the Chula again, but I think I'll leave the second decision each time up to you guys. Drunk cowboys on cows. Indeed, that's kind of what we are at the moment. Gore would want cows, she would. We do have 700 cattle, so it's not as if we can afford to sacrifice some cattle at this point. Yeah, I think we will go for the cow sacrifice to Marin Gore. We learned Earthblood, which is the one we wanted. Alright, Marigin, we shall see you later. Your votes will be tallied as whatever we feel like at the time. Okay. Do what the alcohol bubble through your veins can tempt you to do. Okay. So, Gold is Esmeralda, mother of cows, come to you seeking aid. What do we do, folks? When the cows are drunk too, indeed. Seven plans to end this scourge before it spreads. The older priestess is planned to erase ceremony of purification. Oh dear. The cows everywhere are dying. We need to. These are the worshippers of the cow goddess. We need to decide what we're doing here. So, a new vote. 2. Yep, that's the second vote of 2. We do have the bland magic to spare, to be honest. Need to save cows at all costs. So 2. That's 3 votes. I think, as I said, 4 is a definite. 3 we're probably still going to kill some cows and save cows. Sometimes works. In fact, it sometimes works better than doing it the other way. But we have some clan magic, so I'm actually... Okay, I'm just going to call voting. I'm going to call voting. And we're going to go for 2. I'm going to give them half the clan magic here. So let's go for 3 months of that. Thank us for honouring their patron goddess. So we're now into storm season. We can risk raiding at this time. But we probably shouldn't. We have enough food to last. We have some goods. We are down on weapon feigns, so I think the first thing we're going to do is try and recruit some more. So we're going to go from promising cars, and we're going to get ourselves back up to 12, just on the off chance the Hamuxi don't come back, which they might not. We don't have enough weapon feigns to we don't want your advice. We don't care about your advice. Alright, so that's going to take us up to 12. So we have our patrol set up. So second decision then. I think we were talking about defences at some stage, so we have the goods to do that. So let's see what you consider. There's a watchtower which we can build first for 10, which is probably the one we'd go for at this point. Ramparts or watchtower. We can afford the ramparts, to be fair, but I think the watchtower is the better option. Remind us who we're allied with. No, we don't need that. I mean, our trading partners are Venari and the Vistari. We have, we can go to here. So we're currently only allied to the Gerending, which are the blue ones. Red we're enemies with, and the closer they are to purple and blue, the more allied they are to us. The closer they are to red, the more they don't like us. So, yeah, the watchtower is definitely the one to go with here. We have built a watchtower. Something happened when I went to visit the Wildcat Chula. Jeered and insulted by the Wildcats. I think we need to deal with the Wildcats at some stage. We need to see our foes to kill them and fertilise our land, indeed. Okay, 1330, folks. 36 babies were born. We initiated 20 children as adults. We have 8 more people, 3 more cattle, 5 more horses, and 9 more sheep. So overall, reasonably successful thus far. We produced 852, we ate 784, lost 70 due to spillage, so we actually are down 2 bits of food. So we have less food now than we did at the start of the game, always good. We made a profit of 10 cows on the goods though. So, proceed. So, new magic allocations, we have 11. Cattle raid the wildcats and raid the grey foxes. Okay. So, I think based on the last time, we go 1 crops, Oh, our craftsman plays misfortune this year, so we're not going to have good trading. We're not going to get a lot of goods this year. I think we do get 2 on hunting because that will help us somewhat offset the food issue. And I'm thinking 2 in war at this point. Unfortunately, we can't put anything into mysteries, which is a bit of a pain, actually. We have to see if we can fix that. But that's the current setup of Magic. I'll leave it on for a little bit just so we can see what people think on that. But that's kind of where I'm going with this. 2? Yeah, 2 in war. We are going to be cattle raiding and also raiding this year, so... Yeah, that's kind of where I've already got it set up, so I think 1-2-2 is probably the best bet for this one. This isn't so much a vote, this is just what I feel should be happening and making sure nobody's going to object to that. So, everybody says that's okay, we'll go with that then. Alright, clan mood is contented, farmers feel resolved, weapon thanes feel resolved. Overall then, everything's going okay. We want to explore the Chila at some stage. I think next up, though, we want to go and get our Shalana Arroy. No, we're going to have to wait until next time, I think, for that. So we still have the sacrificial thing up. We'll get another mystery of that later. Trying to think there. Oh yeah, mine gems. Well, this is true actually. Where's our crafting things? Crafters. So we're going to get 1 out of plane and put that into gems. We're going to... I'm not going to assign any... Oh, damn it, no interest in that. I'm not going to assign any more crafters, though, because this is going to be a bad craft year for us. Cheerio, General Fancy Pants. You're just in time to join the Council of Twitch. You're replacing Marigion's position, as it turns out. So, where were we? I think I am going to go and get another Mystery of Orlanth down, because that's always a useful thing to have here. I'm only going to sacrifice 10 cows at this one, but we'll have a go. We learn the Woad ritual. And... member of the Regdani clan comes to seeking aid. Plant people. The elves have descended on our Shula and demand the right to worship at our shrine to Flamel. They will harm us if we refuse, they say. But we do not want the shrine championing the magic of the deadly forest folk. So, what are we going to do about the Regdani's elf problem? Yeah, we are probably going to... I probably should be swapping some more hunters over. We also have a hunter on the ring, actually. Alright, we'll make that change start of fire season. Then we'll go and raid. Do nothing, elves are tough. 2. Okay, so 2 of them saying 2. Again, 4 votes is kind of the point where I will just do it. Unless there's an even thing here, but... It's currently 2 votes for number 2. Okay. I'm going to give it a few more moments before I put the voting over. One for 4. Just waiting for any last minute things. Hard. Boom. Okay, voting over. We go for 2. Do nothing. The Regdani said we were selfish, so our opinion of the Regdani has gone down. Now, I'm going to take this decision out of everybody's hands and say we're going to refuse because we want our gems. Eventually, we'll have some crafters that are worth actually having these gems for, but for now, we don't need the cattle. The warrior who went to slay walking corpses with a mighty return. He said the fighting was fierce and many good warriors were slain. He reported no treasure was found in the monster's lair, but that is often the way of walking corpses. Going to this corner during past fight disease. Said they were successful, healed the sick cows. We will not be threatened by Malia's evil. Yeah, I was always going to take that out of your hand. There are gems. So, I almost never give those away. Right, we can now worship Shalana Arroy again, so we'll have a go at that later. For now, though, we want to check our people and increase the number of hunters we have. So I think we're going to assign 35 hunters for the moment. Ah, that's fine. So far the council have made better decisions than I would have done. Let's be honest about this. Sacrificing to the trickster god with trolls, that's... yeah. I didn't think that would work, and it just did. Okay, so I'm going to go 35 hunters. Right. Raiding time! The Hamuxi liked us, so that's fine. So, let's go and do our first raid of the season. We're going to do a full raid against the Grey Foxes, and then a cattle raid if we feel like it against the Wildcats. But to start with, is the Grey Foxes who you must kill first. So let's put in 25 auxiliaries, let's up the number of footmen to 148. We're going to take 11 weapon feigns over. I think that's all good. We are going to have to build a Hamuxi temple soon, though. That's the one thing we are definitely going to have to do before next fire season. Don't raid the Wildcats, they scorned our women. Alright, well, let's go and go with that then. Raid. We are facing 16 weapon phase. Okay, we're going to sacrifice the All-Length again because, you know, we kind of have magic to prepare ourselves for that. 2 magic. Let's go and... we're going to plunder again. Charge. Okay, we smashed into the Grey Foxes. They tried to maneuver their advantage. I might explode them mightily. We drove the Grey Foxes from the field. 39 cows, 3 horses, 30 cows worth of loot. And we didn't lose all that many people. We lost a few footmen, admittedly. And we are being raided by the Grey Foxes. Here we go. Right. They have 14 horsemen and slip past up a troll, so we don't have a lot here. Darn. Okay, let's go and try and evade them. And we're going to evade and drive them off here because we don't have the numbers to directly fight them at this point. So that's sort of what I'm thinking here. I'll kill as many as possible. Do we want to use any magic? We'll use 1 more point of magic here. We do have war magic from the start of the year going for us, so this might work. Yeah, drive them off. Yeah, evade and drive them off. 1 magic. Ooh, the Grey Foxes charge just before they can withdraw. Several of the Grey Foxes break through our lines, steaming towards our steads, intent on plunder. Njossi stands on our side of a ditch. I don't know how good Njossi actually is in combat, you know, but... struggle for it. Bottom of the ditch. Scream at Njossi to run away or be killed. What should he do? No, we're not a one-trick pony. We barely have that 1 trick, to be honest. So, 1, 2, 3, or 4. What should we use our clan member to do? 2. It's a ambush. Come inside to help throw down missiles upon the Grey Foxes. Probably the best idea. The best idea here. Okay, so it's a vote on 3, 2 votes on 2. Okay, so there's a split at 3 and 2. I don't know how good this guy is in combat, I'll just point out here. Alright, so currently we have 2 votes on each of the bottom ones. Dyfin's now changed it, so it's now on 2. Just going to leave it a couple of moments there. Voting over, we go for 2. And Njossi yelled for help from inside the stairs. His voice did not carry, all those hearing it mistrusted him because none came. Darn it, that didn't work. Sad face. Well, that didn't work. Limit off with 18 cows, 10 horses. I think we got better over that. We got better over that. Okay, the Blue Spruces have challenged all the neighbouring clans to a cooking contest. Hi-yo! Yes, we hi-yo into this now. The claim to make this suit an dragon pass, I wish to prove it. 2 veins down, send them a rotten cow. Alright, so, cooking contest. We don't have Chef Hi-yo with us, so we're gonna have to come up with something best here. Attention! No, he's just the announcer. But yes. Futan should be judging this. It's not a cooking contest unless he is announcing it. 1. Eat all the foods. That's 3 votes for 1. We need foods. Yep. Okay, offer to judge food cooked by others. Who prepares for the root species taste the best? Perhaps your interest will be saved by choosing another clan as winner. Okay, who should we make the winner? Who should win? So we basically have a choice of any of the clans that we've met thus far. You're not on the list. I don't think we can choose ourselves. No, we can't. Blue Spruce are the hosts, and they do say they have the best ones. So, blue, blue, blue. I think that's all going for blue. Blue. Everyone had to agree with us. They said the only possible fault of the Blue Spruce's dish is there weren't enough of them. Okay, well, end of fire season. We're running low on food. Random choice, blue. Okay. So overall, our raiding has not gone particularly well thus far. I think we need Hamukti Temple and the healing Shalana Roy Temple as soon as possible. So we're not going to raid the Grey Foxes, even though I'd like to. I know you want me to attack the Grey Foxes. I'm going to attack the Grey Foxes, but we need to deal with this now. We have 18 sick, 38 wounded. We need Shalana Roy Temple up. So I'm going to put 10 cow. I'm going to put 15 cows to the effect and try and get Shalana Roy's healing ritual up. Healing hastens the recovery of wounded people. We need the healing temple up now. And the horse nomads are attacking us now. The music hasn't started yet. Alright, 153 mounted. We have Gerendings warned us. Thank you, Gerendings. We'll have to remember that we're friends with them. 9 weapon thanes met them. Right. We're going to try and take captives and maneuver. Well, it works anyway. And you're probably right. I should have sacrificed goods. We don't have too many of them. Right. Maneuver, take captives. I'm reluctant to use any more magic because we always like to keep one or two spare, but proceed. We have manoeuvred the horse nomads, get into their position. Weren't able to take any captures, but did capture 14 horses. Weapon vein numbers are down, so we're going to have to pick up some more of those, I think. Let's go back up to 15. Something about the horse spawn, which we know about. And the horse spawn are attacking us again! Right, take captives, maneuver. Same trick as last time, because it nearly worked last time. No, actually, let's go and kill... Yeah, we'll go with that one. Same again. I'm not going to use any magic this time, but we are going to sacrifice to Orlanth. That didn't work. Ow! That hurt. We need stakes. Yeah, we do. Alright, stake perimeter is 40 goods. It basically kills us there. Oh, this is all going quite badly. Alright. Let's see what we're trying to recover from this one now. So, let's see. I think trading partners, we can sort of try and set up a route with them. But we really don't have a goods for this. We should gift the Gerending, so. Can we actually support any more trade routes? Yeah, we can support one more trade route. So let's go on a mission. And we're going to go for the Gerendings. I know this is dark season, we probably shouldn't. But, you know, medium caravan. 3 and 15. We can sell cattle. No, we want to establish a route here. The elves now permitted limited use of the temple because they decided to go into this. Nah, we can't trade at that point. Okay. Priests and Thanes of the Tanahard clan come to request the right to adopt one of our clan members. Basically, she is going to be she's the secret initiate of Lankamai. So they want one of our clan's people to apparently be the chosen one of Lankamai. Can never have enough cattle. So at this point, do we allow the adoption, grant the request in exchange for a gift of knowledge, grant the request in exchange for magic, let them raise her but not as a member of their clan, or refuse the request? Sure, why not? No beard, can't be the chosen one. This is very true, actually, but they can always stick a false one on. Free. Knowledge basically helps us on the hero quest a bit later. Free. Yep, that's 4 votes for free. In exchange for magic. Happy to give us magic in return for the baby. So there we go. We lose 1 population point, but we now have 6 magic again, which will help us set up things. So, next one, we need to get a temple to Hamakt built, I think, very, very quickly. We could, though, go and take a Marangor temple, which would give us the Earthblood ability. So Shalana does have that done. I think we are going to go for a Hamakti temple at this point. Hamakti or Osiris is probably good here. Yeah, true, 1 less child. Right, let's sacrifice to Hamakt here. Hamakt does like sacrifice, so we're going to go for 15 cows. And we've learned the battle luck ritual. Ducks! The infernal spawn of evil. No, actually, that's for children. So we've encountered duck people. What do you think we should do about the duck people, folks? I know my answer. Peace! Commissar, get out! Out! Okay, so 1 vote on 2, 1 vote on 1. And that's actually getting food, actually, if we did that. So that might not necessarily be the bad one. So that's 2 for food, 2 for food as food is needed, 2 or 1. Use Fireball! 5 more duck meals. Or duck meats. Okay. I think the voting is going towards 2 here. Okay, voting over. So 2. We sorted payment from the ducks whose larders were heavy. So we'll oaks to pay us after the harvest. Oh. I like his opinion. Okay. Led by Farina, respected Karl, the women of the clan reproached the ring for costly blunders. Battles and raids, even victorious raids, have killed so many husbands that sons. The women do not know how they will raise their families. Okay, basically we've killed off a lot of the men folk, so now we have women folk basically angry at us. And welcome back, Mariton. So 1 to 6. This is true. We do need the food. I was going to say so. So 6. Sponsor a marriage contest to draw men from other clans. Six. Polygamy. So it's looking like that's the only vote that's coming here. 6, 6, yeah, all 6s. The widows agreed. More than 30 young and middle-aged men competed to join our clan. In resistance, we added a test of luck to the usual tests of poetry, pig calling, sword fighting, and wrestling. Totaling, Jarl of Gerending clan won this contest, mainly the strength of his wrestling. 7 other worthy of... Yeah, there we go. And we get some cattle from their chief's herd. Okay. Not bad. I think also we're going to build our Hamakti Temple because that gives the battle luck effect here. Okay. The Weapon Thanes, led by Order, complained with favouring the lowly cows over them. Not being treated as honourable nobles, they protest. We warriors look enviously. Yeah, there were clans who randomly expect its proper due. Okay. So basically our Weapon Thanes are pissed off. Possibly because we've been losing battles recently. But also because apparently we're favouring more the farmers than we are the warriors. In a war clan, this is probably more dangerous than it is normally. So, Council of Twitch, decide what must happen. Any good lordids? We don't have one, as far as I can tell. I didn't see a Lanka my worshipper at all on our clan, actually. A drunk poem. What is his bargaining power, actually? Hold on. Advisors. Nope, I didn't need that. Need to find out how good he is. There is a way of finding this out. I can't remember what it was. There we go. So our leader's bargaining power is good. Right. So what have we got here? We got 2, 2, 2 5s, 2 2s, 4. No, it's a double click to get that. But so 5 5 2 2 4. So we're still deadlocked here. We need a change here or something. Five or 2, or I'll make the decision. Good 4. Okay, so I now have 2 5s, 2 2s, and 2 4s. Good going so far. 5 isn't good enough. Leader isn't good enough. Yeah, that's probably true enough. So between 4 and 2, and I think we are probably going to take the 4 here. Okay, I'm going to use my leader token here, voting over. I'm going to use my voting token and go for that. How many cows are we going to slaughter? Oh god, we're running low on these now. I'd have to sacrifice enough cows to make it worth it, so we're actually going to go 12. Were there 3 4s? Oh no, there were 3 4s actually. No, that is correct. A few of the cows took part in the feast, though others muttered that we would starve ourselves just to pamper spoiled warriors. Okay, we're now in storm season. We can raid during storm season, so I'm going to leave things up to you on this one. We only have 43 goods left, so building any fortifications is a bit of a no. We can't really do it at this point. We have enough food, I think, to last, but we could go for a cattle raid on the wildcats, maybe. Or we could try and explore our Chula. We're a 755, we're okay for that for the moment. So cattle raid is the first sort of thing there. Cattle raid the wildcats, okay. Cattle raid the wildcats. Let's go and take on 12 and set. 15 and 8, I think, is probably the best bet here. Yeah, thank you. Cattle raid. Okay, we're facing. We're outnumbered. Oh, cattle raid the wildcats. Well, I went for that already. Skirmish. We're going to skirmish with them. We're going to use some of our magic up. Then use the cows to explore. Good plan. Sacrificing to Orlanth as well. Proceed. We exchanged missile fire with them, but never closed. I don't think we actually managed to get anything out of that. Ugh. Ah well, we were successful. 24 people born, initiated 20 children and adults, 41 fewer people, 23 fewer head of cattle, 10 fewer horses, 17 fewer sheep. It produced a lot more food this time than we did last time, so we're doing alright there. And we only produced about 16 crafts worth of good. Good, so, okay. Okay, not going too badly at the moment. We're going to stick with our crops, hunting and war. I'm also going to stick one into health at this point because we're going to need the health magic eventually, if not now. Okay, leaves off the oak trees fell off early, but nobody could agree what that means. So something has happened, but we don't know what. I'm actually just about to see where you are in the in terms of things, so we're just going to wait and let you catch up a little bit. We do have the magic power, so I'm going to use half of it to basically just go and set up like that, I think. Magic seems good. Okay. Let's proceed. So, sea season. Let's have some. I'm going to give the decision over to you guys. So, you got the first sort of option for this one. We still have Tula. We still have exploring the Tula to do at some stage. We have trade routes we can try and set up. We do need some trade routes actually, because our goods are just non-existent at this point. Still no mysteries because yeah. I mean, we can try sacrificing the mysteries, but we got no benefits for it. We need Lankamai, actually, I think. It's Lankamai and various other things. So exploration is the first choice, so I actually agree with that. So let's go 3 to 12. We're going to explore around Tula, or are we going to... Oh god, there's options here. So 2 explores, 2 trade routes. Just need one more to break the deadlock here. Trade with the ducks. Okay, we're setting up a trade route to start with. Mission. So we're going to establish a route. We're going to go large. We're going to go 3 and 14. And we're going to set it up with the Gerundings because we're actually quite friendly with them. Right. So, now that that's done, I think exploring the Tula is a reasonable idea. Or trying to get some Isari's mysteries. Just looking at what else we could do here. Ancestor Shrine is sometimes worth it. Yeah, because these are all the legal aid issues, which we don't have any assistance on for now. We could go and sacrifice for the god of hunting, actually. The problem is, I want to keep our cow numbers as they are for the moment. I'd rather not sacrifice anything for that, so... I think we're going to explore with Tula again. Yeah, at the moment we're a bit thin on the ground to go and do some sacrificing. Right, so we're just going to slowly explore with Tula. We camped near a small spring. As we get watched tonight, surprised to see many of the stones around us glittering. Yay! We found some more. We found some rocks for our crafters. We must have recent success to hero quests. Okay. Oh, darn it. There are too few warriors at the moment, so what are we going to do about this? This is not something we can accept in a war clan. Apparently too few warriors, though. We do have 13 weapon veins. And no, we do not like the ducks. The ducks are paying us food at the moment, so that's fine. As long as they continue to do that, we're going to let them live. For now. So dying in war for a start. Okay, so only as qualified candidates come forward. 4 will take too long, so 5, 5. I think 5 is the option here. It's 5, 5, 4, 5... 5, 5. Okay, 5. Okay, we took on a number of them. We're now up to 16 weapon blades, and we're being raided by the horse spawn again. We do outnumber them, technically. So I'm thinking kill as many of them as possible is an idea here, and we're going to try and outmaneuver people on horseback. Nah, that's probably not it. Need stakes. We do need stakes. I'm going to have to try and put those up when we can. For the moment, though... let's see. I think we're going to go skirmish, kill as many of them off as possible. We are going to spend some magic. We're going to spend 2 magic, in fact, and we're going to sacrifice... no, actually, we won't sacrifice it all out for this point. Going with that. There we go. We managed to keep one of our warriors from dying. Awesome. Ooh, priestesses from Shalana Roy and from many different clans have gathered to pay homage to their goddess. As part of the devotions, they travel to various tutors, offering to heal the sick and the wounded. For future aid, they want to heal all of our sick and wounded. We have 7 sick and 12 people wounded. Maneuver probably is, but they are on horseback. I don't know whether that actually makes an effect on this, but... 1, very 1. Okay, 1. No, you don't get 2 votes, Commissar. You only get the 1 vote. This is a great one to have before fire season. We're going to go for 1. Okay. So, fire season, folks. What's the plan? I mean, sure, we're going to raid somebody. By the way, set up our outer patrol rings, because otherwise that's just silly. Our goods are picking up. Our food will be fine. For the moment, we are okay on that. 1, then heal the ducks. Not healing the ducks. And I think... I hear people shouting grey foxes at me for some bizarre reason. You know, I don't know why we're doing this, but, you know, we're attacking the grey foxes again. 26 auxiliaries, 163 footmen. We are going to plunder the grey foxes. We eluded their patrol, so we're only facing... oh god, we're going to slaughter them. Oh, at this point we're going to slaughter them. Charge, and I think we are going to sacrifice the all-lamp just to make sure of things. Alright, charging. Okay, we rushed out to sacrifice the odds. I just spent them mightily. 38 cows, 2 horses, 27 cows worth of loot. And they didn't counter-raid us. Ah, that's good. No, we haven't filled up our land yet. We can still build temples, so we haven't used up all our land. And we can set up more trade routes anyway. And that is a good number of cows now. Now we can actually start looking at sacrifices again. So, Elmore's warrior, Nolda would be useful at this point. So that's blessed crops as well, actually. No deaths or wounds, and we're still fine. Oh, do we build shrines now, or do we push our luck and try a cattle raid as well? Yeah, I think stakes is looking like the option here. Raid them again. Stakes first. Okay. The fire courts would probably give us cows and present an emissary to collect the favour they owe us, but we don't need cows, actually. Ooh, devotees of the cult of Yinkin, the god of Alinxes, has made an offer this to us. Basically, they're going to try and uninvest our woods, which will help our food from spoiling, actually. So, all this is good. It depends what we're going to offer them in exchange. Really down to this. Okay, Alinx kittens. This one voted 2. They like cats, right? They probably do. Dylan's not here, so they're not starving. So we are running low on food, we should be fine. 5 for the favour, 5 for the favour. Go with the kittens. That's 2255. 2 votes each. 1 vote for offering cows. 3 votes of 2. I think I'm going to end the voting there. Yep. Voting ends. So honoured, inspecting the kittens carefully, leader's brow furrowed. These attempts have double shadowed the worthless. You'd be better simply let them loose inside the chip. No! Our cats were failures. Well, since that failed, we'll go for the next one down, which was offered, so that's we'll offer you a favour. Okay, so we got a favour for that, and that'll help us out in the longer run. So, we're now in Earth season. I think exploration is a possible option here. We also sacrifice a shrine. I want to get an Asari's temple built. Meow, indeed. Bye bye, kitten. Just go away. I'm actually not sure who we should build a temple to at this point. Sacrifice that time after explore. Yeah. Should we explore a Chula or should we go a bit further afield here? This is true enough, but I want to sacrifice the cows, and it's always better to have more than less. We allied with the Gerundings? I don't actually know if we are allied with them or not. We should be, actually, if they're blue. We'll just check that. Alliances, we have... But yeah, we are actually allied with the Gerundings. Yeah, explore. Farmers are uncertain, but that's fine. We can worry about that later. Got a Gore Temple with the crop bonus. We'll debate that in a moment, but there are still things we can explore actually. So let's go 3 and 12. Didn't find anything interesting on our shooter. Okay. So that having been done, let's go and whoops. All right, I'll explore south next time. Meantime, I think we are going to build the Marangor Temple here. Okay. Before I say anything else on this, note he's a trader from the Grey Foxes. Just pointing that out there. He is a trader of the Grey Foxes. Okay, 4. Spell of confusion on a trading partner. We're not going to help you out, actually. 4, I think, is definitely the option here. Four is definitely the option. Set trick and store for him. Gift us with some flutes and whistles. Yay, we got some trade. Okay, let's actually see how we are looking for things there. So, who was that? That's for Nari. But Nari actually... They're a trading partner. I'm trying to work out whether they... how they are towards us at the moment. They owe us a favour. They're not too friendly towards us, to be fair, but we can fix that, I think. That's going to certainly help. Kill the merchant and steal the goods. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Actually, we've got quite a lot of generally peaceful clans here. Looking at this entire area is reasonable towards us, to be honest. Snapfoot Ducks, the Nari, Stagheath clan down there. I think the Brown Boar should be the one we look into getting assistance with us now. So, I'm thinking of sending an emissary over to the Brown Boars. Give gifts. We have some cattle. I'm going to send over a gift of 25 cattle. Oh no, it's dark season. Let's not send gifts in dark season. Oak tree does seem promising. Yeah, but we're not going to do it in dark season. We'll have a go in storm season, but we're dark season time now, so let's go and just set things up a bit. So, what do we urgently need? Isari's temple is probably the major one, actually. So let's sacrifice 10 goods to Isari's and see if we can get Silver Tongue. And the horse spawn of Raiders again. Right. Let's go and... we can actually try and drive them off skirmish. We have most of the weapon veins inside there. Claiming favour, but only minor, so they claim us. Could do that, that seems like a good plan actually, but again, we'll do that in storm season. Anyway. We were able to drive them off, we did lose 3 fighters unfortunately. Amphinox did indeed give us food. And we're going to refuse them politely but firmly because we like our rocks. In fact, I hadn't set that up. Where are we? Crafters. Amulets, gems, please. Aside. Ooh. Castle Clan, they're excited to see a rainbow to shine on one of your fields. That's all land here. You are storm people, and there are a few omens as positive as a rainbow. Okay, we are due good luck. Now, I think there's an option here. I think option 4 is the one I would go for. But we'll see how the council says on this one. Our staff. 5? Yeah, I'd be 4 or 5 definitely, but there is the automatic friend option. Okay, so I've got 2 votes for 5. My vote is personally for 4. 4. Yeah, 4 seems good. Okay. So, who do we want to be friends with? Who's actually reasonably close to us? The oak trees, I think, were one of them. So is it oak trees or brown boar that we want? I think oak tree is probably the best one for the moment. But I'd say oak tree or brown boar. We're not being friends with our ducks! Alright, oak tree it is. Rich, Teeth and Veins of the oak tree pledge their friendship to us. Huzzah! That's useful. So they're nice, it's a lighter colour. They are more close. They're closely allied to us now. Yeah, so they're probably good, and they're also connected to gerunding, so that's going to work out in our favour. Right, storm season. Actually, quickly skim back through the chat log here because I think it did suggest. No, we haven't gone too far here. It is hard, but it's still doable. I mean, you could go cattle raiding again, but you know. I don't mind if it doesn't work necessarily, actually, to be fair, but let's go and keep our friendship up with the oak trees. So, gifts of 25 cattle to the oak trees. It's probably not going to work, but you know, we'll have a go at it anyway. So 3 and 12, send. Yay! Okay. Yep, we're brown nosing the brown boars. And the grey foxes have decided to raid us. 2 magic, sacrifice to all land. We're going to kill as many as possible, and we're going to try and outmaneuver them. Hello, Tofu Boy. Welcome and take your seat on the Council of Twitch, where basically you are making the decisions for me because I'm lazy. Anyway, proceed. Oh, that's a lot of death. That is a lot of death. Unfortunately, some of it was ours. But, you know, successful. Killed them all. Okay, second decision of Storm Season, I'll leave up to you. Clan mood is jubilant. The farmers are a bit uncertain. The monk does like kill them all. This is very true. We can build a shrine to Isaris. We've got a shrine to Hamarks, actually. Yep, we do. We have battle luck attached. It is good for crops, actually. That will help our... because we have the Marangor Earthblood ability now up, so that's going to help us out there. I think we're soon going to be hitting the limits of things, I think, here. We could go for an upgraded All-Ants Temple, because that would reduce the number of wounds, deaths and wounds among our farmers, which is probably reasonable enough to consider. It would completely drain the number of goods we got, though. Yeah, I'm gonna explore Vachula, and when we get enough goods to do it, we're definitely expanding the All-Ants Temple to have Woad as well as Rain. So, alright, we'll go 4 and 12 because we are sort of guarding our own area here. So 4 and 12, slowly. Oh, more clay. Double cross, but even then we'll suffer from not having enough farmers to probably care for all. Ah, darn it, we don't have enough farmers. The Grey Dog stole 32 cattle in a cattle raid. Eldersburg Scotch Eggs, oh god. Okay, Wildcats have basically enlisted a lot of warriors of questionable nature. We have 9 more people, 13 less cattle, 13 more horses, 1 sheep. We've been losing that many cattle right at the end. Ah, not good. Okay, proceed. We have 11 magic generated. Crops will not get enough sunshine this year. This is going to be problematic. Alright, crops, hunting, health, war. More or less normal harvest, but it won't be a good harvest. That cattle raid is annoying. We're gonna have to do something about that. But not this season. Leave that on there briefly. Yeah, 1 crops, 2 hunting, 2 war. Pretty much. I put 1 in health as well because we're going to need it. Right. Sea season. Let's also set up some of our patrols, even though we don't urgently need them. So we have 41 goods. I've left it back for the moment. We don't need to necessarily do that until we get beaten badly, and we haven't really been beaten badly in war in quite some time. We can work things out here. Also, Orlev has aged to the next level. How old is he actually? 56 before we have to change him. Is he the oldest in the clan ring? No, you're nearly out. It's a shame really, because you're one of the better people we got here. Alright, just thinking on this a little. I think what we'll probably do is explore the Chula to start with. Actually, no. First thing we do is we set up our traders, our crafters rather, because we now have some greenware, and I'm going to increase the number of traders, crafters to 15. Not a great increase, but you know. Ooh. 50 cows. Okay. Okay, basically, this guy has made a vow of celibacy, but if we can get him to go and marry the high-ranking priestess of Arolda, we get 50 cows. Council of Twitch, your decision, please. His leadership is excellent. Divination. 1 first. That's fair enough, actually. Alright. Alright, divination. Divination first. Three ancestors said they were unnecessarily disturbed from the rebels in the Hall of the Dead. Any fool could see the clan ring had the right to make matches for its young people. It would take some of our luck from us so as to encourage... Council, you failed this! Okay, fine. New vote. Darn you, Council, you failed me. 2. Order him to marry. Told you. 2. Good darn it, ancestors. No, don't take God darn it, ancestors. The ancestors guide us in all things. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 1. Well, they might have done, but still, 2-2-1 is what we got at the moment. So 3-for-1. This could still backfire, by the way. Voting over. Right, convincing. Admitted the Muse spirit had helped him to create no truly memorable homes. The match was made, sealing an alliance between the two clans. People of both clans rejoiced. Huzzah! We have 821 cattle. Huzzah! Alright, farmers are resolved, weapon things are confident. The clan mood is jubilant. The clan is... Yeah, ancestors are friendly people. I don't think they were. Friendly is more sort of future. This is 1333. You know, so I don't think Friend Computer exists right now, or if he does, he's basically a box on wheels. Anyway, that's all good. So, now... The thing is, we don't have the goods to really go and expand the temple there. There was much rejoicing. Yay! Even closer to an alliance now. In fact, no, the oak trees I think are already allied to us. Yeah, the oak trees are now actually allied to us. So that's 2 allies, which is good. It's what we want, certainly. Alliance hunting time? We actually have 2 alliances already set up now. That actually made an alliance doing that. 50 cows in an alliance is a great trade-off for losing 1 weapon thane. A great trade-off. I'm actually not sure what I want to do now, actually. So I'm going to leave this next decision up to the council. Brown Boar time. Okay, I don't mind sending an emissary to the Brown Boars. Okay, and we're going to give them... I think we can give them 20 cattle reasonably easily here. Actually, I could set up a trade... I should be trading. Alright. I'm going to sort of do something else here. We're going to trade with the gerundings. Yeah, mission. Mission to the gerundings. Large caravan. We're going to sell cattle, buy... Not food. Buy goods. 3 and 12. No, actually 3 and 10. Yeah, this is what we're going to go for. So we'll lose $100 cattle. That's a lot of cattle. I do concede that's a lot of cattle, but we will make that up. We will make that up. The amount of goods we should get from this should make this up for the fact we just gave away 100 cattle. I hope. Minari do not like us much, but that's fine, really. I should really try and set up a trade route with the oak trees, but I think we're on the limit until we build the Asari's temple. Which might be worth doing now. Anyway, it's fire season and we all know what that means. Raiding time! I'm actually half tempted to raid the wildcats instead of the grey foxes this time, but I know what the council will say. Time for the grey foxes to donate some cattle. No, I think actually we're going to wait a season on... We're going to wait one half of the season on this because we need more weapon thanes. There's no tsunami. This is true because we're up against... Because our racial enemy is trolls. Former chief died from something else. 100 cattle for 92 cows worth of goods. Oop. Come sell some thralls. Thralls have glassy expressions, seem underfed, and say nothing. She wants 6 cows for each thralls, and there are 5 of them to sell. The Wildcats did expand their army, so I'm kind of reluctant to do anything more than possibly capital raid them. But we did need more weapon thanes, and with 9 weapon thanes I wasn't going to raid the Grey Foxes either. Anyway, more voting time! I think this is going to be the last year of the stream, and we'll end it there. I'm definitely going to save it though. We have an Isari's Mystery, so I can build Isari's Temple, but I don't have a temple built for Isari's yet. Right, so one vote of 4. We can buy the 3, I believe. 2 make them warriors. Okay, so you have 1 vote for 4, 1 vote for 2, second vote for 2. Okay, 2 is how we're going for this then. How many do we want? I think we would take all 5 of them, even though if it's going to drain. This is going to drain our cattle resources like no business though. It's 5 cows each. That's a lot of cows we're going to give up by the end of this. And we are going to have to free them to become cotters because we do not take thralls. Our ancestors looked favourably upon us. We got more magic out of that. Okay, the Wildcat's best trader, Corral, is here, eager to speak. No found a source green clay. They want to pay us for the green clay. At the very least, arrow shields. Quite possibly, sir, quite possibly. Okay, so decision on here. Now, this is a little more tricky than possibly last time. We could go for 3, which would give us some goods each year. But we are now low on cows. I wish I hadn't gone for the large caravan. If we gone for medium, we'd have only traded 50 away. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. 1R stuff. It's generally what I always do, but sometimes I consider 3 when this option comes up. Free. Yep, that's 3 votes for free. Any more for any more? Yep, free. Okay, the bargain of us resigned effort. It became clear they were not interested in kind of a long time. Oh, darn it. They weren't interested, so we get to keep it anyway. Which is fine. Sometimes that works, and sometimes you get a static deal for them. But, yeah, that means they're ours. And this also means I can now go and set up the traders at some point in the future. In the meantime, I think we need to raid the Grey Foxes. Don't you? So let's take 144 footmen. We're going to take half our auxiliaries, so that will be 20. 14 weapon thanes. In fact, we're going to go to 13 weapon thanes, I think. And do we want to call in an ally? We do have a favour, actually, from some people. Let's call in a favour from the Grey Dogs. They sent 33 warriors. Awesome. We actually have enough magic to just blast them to pieces here. So, right. What's the plan here, do we think? Because I'm tempted to do something to kill all Grey Foxes. Kill as many as possible is what the option is from you. I certainly agree, but, you know. Okay, so I'm just going to go kill as many as possible and... Oh, plunder like crazy. Alright, we're going to plunder then. We do need cows. This is very true, actually. In fact, I'm going to spend an extra point of magic, and we are going to sacrifice the Orlant for this one. Charge! Okay, how good are you at combat? Alright, this guy is very good, which isn't actually all that good. Broken through your lines is cutting a bloody swath through your forces. Although he is taking minor wounds, he's not slowing him. He's devoted of Aurochs. He's basically in a killer berserk frenzy. How do we do this now? Because a killer berserk Aurochs frenzied person versus a warrior who is actually only rated as very good. He's not on the clan ring though, so he is expendable in that regard. His leadership is only good as well. His leadership's worse than his combat skill. He's an excellent bargainer, but that's not going to help him here. 1 to battle, 1 to battle. That's 2. One vote for 2. Five or 2. So we'll call that 1.5 to 2 is at 1.5 then. So 5 is at 1.5. End of voting. So 1. Or suppose blow down health shot. It's shield out of his hand, so he can swing up. Well, that could have gone worse, and also that Oroxy did nothing. As it turns out, he cut a bloody swath of nothing through all of our forces. Still fine though, we didn't lose the guy. 36 cows, 8 horses, 26 cows worth of loot, and our auxiliaries kept 3 people completely unharmed. And no consequences for that. Let's go and add the inner patrols. We're now well and truly into Earth season, and we have a lot of goods. So many goods, in fact, that we do have the option of a stone wall. So I'm not suggesting we build a stone wall. Actually, we can certainly build ramparts at this stage, or a wooden stockade. That would definitely help defend us. We do need to do some exploration, so that's something I need to consider. I'm trying to think, what was it? It was lack of sunlight this season. Was the omen we had. Or I can go and build that Isari's temple. So we have plenty of options here. I'm going to leave the first one up to you, and then we'll see what happens from that. Wooden stockade. Yeah, I probably agree with the wooden stockade, to be honest. And then we can go and build the Isari's temple for the second part of that. Yep. Okay, so we built the stockade. Oh god, this one. Yeah, this event you learn to hate. Trust me on this. Anyway, rumour has it that certain unmarried young men of the clan have been heading into the woods to visit a beautiful woman. And dear God, the laws of adultery in 1330 in this sort of thing, you know, not good at all. So, Council, how are we going to resolve this one? Note that if they have, they're going to die soon. Just saying. One or 3? 3? Oh, actually, we do have hunters. This is true, actually. Yep, I agree with 3, to be honest. With the hunting levels we've got, we should be able to catch it, but okay, I'm going to end voting in a moment. Okay, end voting. Ooh. Using the most powerful magic. They brought the woman back to us, tied with ropes. She would not speak to us. The storytellers thought she was some kind of kin to the Eldrami, or elves. What do we wish to do with her? Okay, 3. Okay, so 1 for 3, 1 for 2, 1 for 3. So we're 2 up. We're not enemies with the elves or anything like that, so we do have options with this. Okay, that's 3 for 3. So 2 for 2, 3 for 3. Gonna end vote in a few moments. End voting. Yeah, we did lose magic with the first vote, I think. We've certainly lost magic somewhere. Oh no, they used magic, looking at this. Using the most powerful magic, so we burned a point of magic to do this. Give her gifts. Let's go for... we have 90. if we're going to give gifts to these people, we should be generous here. So I'm thinking 35 goods for this. Yeah, it is against, but the vote did go for freeze. So I've got 35 up for this. I'm saying 25. I'm gonna meet halfway and do 30 then. Oh, 35 to 40. Alright, I'm gonna stick to 35. She wanted to say I may have been dangerously infected because we had fended the elves. She told us how to mix a potion to cure the infection before it showed itself. She also said the trouble with the elves would get worse if we weren't careful. Okay. Don't piss off the elves. But, at the cost of a lot of our goods, we are safe. I was going to do something, wasn't I? Oh yeah, Isari's temple. This year's harvest was a bad one. The gods told us that our crops would not get enough sun or right. On top of that, the sacred time rituals we performed for the crops had little effect this year. We still have enough to feed everybody, which is good. This is why you always go for extra food. Right. So now that we are in dark season, now that we're in dark season, I think we're going to have to try and pick up some mysteries at this point. It's not likely to work. Actually, no, we can't really afford to sacrifice at this point. I'm going to explore our Tula. Slowly, free turn. Didn't find anything. Okay. Thane of the Blue Jay clan comes to ask you if you know the details of the Elmore Guards for Stead. We wish to improve our ability to move about in the realm of the gods. This is what the mysteries are. Basically, if you know the mysteries, you can walk the realm of the gods better, and you actually know what paths are the correct ones to take. This is what he's basically asking for. He's asking for information. I don't actually know if we've got this, because I didn't bother to check. So, Council of Twitch, what do we say about this guy? Pretty much this is only really 3 or 2, I think. I don't know if we know the details or not. I didn't check. I should really have done that earlier. In fact, I'm certain we don't know the details because it's not giving us the option to tell them, to be fair. Because all the options are what it basically says if you don't have it. We don't know this one. The ring will tell us. The ring would tell us, but I don't want to use them. We don't know these details. So to evolve us, people were sad that he made a journey from north, but we did not know the secrets he wanted. Okay. So we're still in dark season. We don't really want to go out of the clan ring if we can avoid it here, because it's just not going to work out for us. Kill the ducks. We're in dark season, Eeyore. We're not going to kill the ducks in dark season. Storm season? Maybe, but you know. Also, welcome to the Council of Twitch, Eeyore. You pretty much joined right at the end of it, but still, we want your contributions here. We need decisions to be made at some stage. We do have 18 weapon flames. We're actually doing quite well for that. Right. Anyway, I was going to sacrifice to Orlanth 10 goods and see if we can't pick up any of his mysteries. Actually, yeah, that is the point. What do we have? Right, we don't have Arolda's Blessing. We don't have the making of the Storm Tribe, which we will need. In fact, the only mystery we have is Orlanth and Oroka. So we are going to need to put some more into... yeah, we're going to have to put some magic into quests and do it that way around. We're not planning on doing this. Just to let you know, we need to find the mysteries though. So I'm going to sacrifice 10 goods and try and learn the mysteries of Orlanth. We gain the Thunderstone Ritual, which gives us some options here. So better skirmishers, reduce deaths among the farmers, or rain. Anyway, we're in storm season now. So, Council of Twitch, your option for this period. So the Orlanthi Temple's getting really good there at the moment. We need to give mysteries to Orlanth because that's the Storm Tribe, which is the main one to actually make a what is it? To actually make a tribe or a clan, whatever it's called. That's the one. All right, they want a cat. So one call for a cattle raid. We can probably afford a cattle raid, to be honest. The Bramble has a favour they owe us. I can find out. No, they don't have a favour. I think we owe them one. Yeah, we owe the Brown Boars a favour. Oh, they are getting less friendly, actually. That is a point. I think we're going to send an emissary over there. Let's go and give gifts. I'm going to give them 20 cattle, I think. Trade routes all going against the flow. Nah, I think honestly I am just going to send them the 3 and 10, and we're just going to see if we can give them the gifts of cattle. There we go. So that's brought them back up to friendly. Oh, they are not fees. We don't know that for yet. So husband and wife come from another clan. Come to offer us treasure they found exploring out in the woods. Treasure is a talk of honour, which would win us the admiration of others. They want goods worth 40 cows in exchange for the treasure. We only have 55 ourselves. New council. We don't actually. Oh, we do have an Isaris on the ring, and he's an excellent bargainer. So we do have the option. 5 is definitely a possible option. Okay, threaten and steal, so that's 4. 4, 5. Okay, 3 votes for 4 so far. 3 votes for 5 as well. I need one more for a I need one to break the deadlock here. I need something to break the deadlock. One more. Oh, so Venus actually changed his vote. Ah, okay. So this is 5. Okay, voting finished. Voting over, 5. Lowest price they will accept is 25 cows. New vote. We can't afford even the haggled price. It's 25. You know, I'd be inclined to take it at this point, but that takes us below 700 cattle, and that's always a dangerous place to be. Alright, so we have a deal, we have a deal, we have a deal, we have a deal. The Talk of Honour in a safe place. So just going back to where our treasures are, the Talk of Honour, clans think more highly of us. This is actually probably better than it. This is probably worth it on balance, because this is going to raise the disposition of everybody around us. I voted that way. You do, Marijan. You do indeed. And we still have 710 cattle, actually. Goods. Oh, it was goods. All right, that's fine. No, goods we can take. We definitely have the we definitely have the goods for it. Okay, so one more decision to make this this video, and I think what we want to do. Yeah, that was definitely worth it. Definitely. I think we might see if we can set up an alliance. We'll love us killing ducks. I don't want to. Alright, the ducks are giving us food every season. It's kind of the thing that's... Until that stops, there's no reason to really hurt them. Somebody might come back to reclaim it, this is very true. But for the moment, I think we're going to go and... They owe us a favour. I think we're going to call on favour cattle here with the Venstari. So what we're going to do this time is go over there. Now, there's no generosity here, but the plan basically from here, in my sort of view, is if we go for 10 cows only, Mobilise the troops on the orange source catapults, construct the barbecue. It sounds like a good plan. I have gone against the council here by setting this up, but I've called in the favour. I'm asking for cattle. Yes, I have done that. I actually realise how far behind this the stream is, actually. But I'm planning to probably only ask for 10 or 15 here. 2. Or 1, yeah. Okay, so 3 is the traditional number here. That's 2 votes, 15. 1.5 votes there, 1.5 votes there. I think 1 is probably the best bet. Yeah, 1. Okay, council, we vote 1. Grant a rest and praised our generosity with a poem. Okay, I'm going to call this a stream, guys. We're definitely going to continue the King of Dragon Pass Council of Twitch edition because this is quite fun, actually. So, just to sort of sum up the year, food-wise, we're down, which is a shame. We have 104 fewer cattle, but then we did trade 100 of those away, so on balance, we're probably slightly better off than that. 8 more horses, 13 fewer sheep, and our crafters made a lot of goods, although we didn't make a lot of profit on them. Anyway. This will make others like us as well. Let's actually go and just quickly save that somewhere. Council of Twitch. And yeah, this is definitely one we're going to have to continue at some point. So, guys, I shall see you all another time then. Have a good evening, day, whatever. And I'll see you probably next week, I think. Until then.